sat all by myself, I ain't really got a whole lot left. Except my old dog Red and that junk guitar of mine. But it's still good enough for me, 'cause I can't play it anyway. But we and old Red, we sure do have quite a try. Ain't that right, Red? Where's my dog? Banjo, he's behind. Well, Red, you're the drunkenest mess that I've ever saw. You put me in the mind of my mother-in-law. He got drunk once in her life, she ain't sobered up since. Bless her heart, she's as ugly as Bob Orton. My wife? Yeah, I do too. She sits around and cries in her beer, and pees in her pants, and washes her feet all at the same time. I think everybody ought to have a mother-in-law like mine. Bless my heart, I fell around. My mother-in-law fell in love with me. She got one red eye and the other one's green. She's the damnedest looking mess that you've ever seen. But I fell in love with mine. Well, Red, when I first met and married my ex-wife, the judge looked at me and said, "Son, you just pleaded guilty for life." Believe me, it was even worse, because I've been in the pen. I'm kind of glad now, though, that she got that divorce. All of the time it hurt me, of course, but now that I got my freedom, it was just like getting out of jail again. Ain't that right, Red? Well, Red, my ex-wife took most of the things that I ever had, and when we went to court, she even tried to get old Red, but he just shook his head no. He wasn't going to go. There wasn't any use for her even to try. Yeah, Red wasn't there that day anyway. Him and Scooby-Doo'd been gone all night and most of the day. They was out rabbit hunting. Or something. Or at least that's what he told me he's going to do. But just between me and you, I got reason to believe that they had something else in mind. Wasn't very long after that, though, Scooby-Doo left, never did come back, so it looked like Red's love affair lasted just about as long as mine. He's laying here on the floor with his feet up over his ears, acting like that he can't hear. But I know different. He hears every word that I would say. Well, Red, if Scooby-Doo takes you to court and sues you for pup support, we ain't never going to have no more money for wine. See how you are. Get your my brain. Turned around again and shot the color TV and pointed that shotgun right straight at me. She said, "Buster, have you got anything to say? There's one shell left, so you better start to pray." I was scared to death, and I ain't lying. I looked over my old dog Red, and he was just shaking and crying. Looked at him, my girlfriend, and me. I knew right then she'd done started World War III. I said, "Stick her, Red." So Red went flying through the dust and the smoke, grabbed my girlfriend right by the throat. He was hanging on, I got her by the hair and the chin, and I could just hear old Red's teeth sinking on in. Yeah, World War III was on for sure, and I felt blood on my back. It was all over the floor. My friend, old Red Dog, my girlfriend and me. Pretty soon she started quivering and crying. I said, "Turn her loose, Red. I think she's a-dying." I had so much blood in my eyes I couldn't even see. Me and Red left. We put a note on the door and said, "Honey, we love you for sure, but be sure to pick up some more whiskey, beer, and wine. But Red and I are going to be back tomorrow night to finish this fight at the very same time."